the maximum possible movement, the maximum possible movement which is top of the cylinder, and the maximum possible bottom distance which is possible in the positioning of the piston. Okay, so what we can do, we can just do the one things. Here, see, this is the intake position. This is the intake position. So here we can say that the fuel and air mixture enter to the combustion chamber. This is the combustion chamber. Okay, and this is the compression. Okay, so this is the 4-stroke IC engine. See, first stroke, second stroke, third stroke, and fourth stroke. Okay, so the first stroke is intake. We called it suction. Okay, suction of the air fuel mixture. Suction of the air fuel mixture. So we can say that in this position, the air fuel mixture enter to the combustion chamber. Okay, so this is the suction and now we can say that this is the compression. So what does mean? The mean is the air fuel mixture is compressed. The air fuel mixture is compressed now. So that we can compress here. Now combustion. Now at this point, what happened? The spark plug is ignite the mixture and combustion is start. Means ignition through the ignition combustion is start, and after that energy is the generated. Energy is generated. Then what happened? Due to this energy, what happened? This energy forced to piston to downward. Okay, so this is the reason where the energy is created or energy is generated. Okay, so energy generated here, which is responsible for the movement of the vehicle. Okay, so this is your 4-stroke IC engine, which is defined that there is 4 steps. Now, classification of the IC engine. So how we can classify the IC engine? First, based on the fuel use. So based on the fuel use, there is two type fuel we can use in the IC engine, that is diesel engine or petrol engine. Diesel engine or petrol engine. Method of ignition. Okay. Number of stroke. So number of stroke, there is two stroke and four stroke engine is there, and the six stroke engine is going on the process, means research is going on the six stroke engine. So we have studied only two type uh, engine based on the number of strokes, based on the number of stroke. Okay, so next is cycle of the operation. Okay, speed of the engine, cooling system, and number of the cylinder, how many single cylinder and multi cylinder engine is there. So what are the important component of the IC engine? So first is cylinder. Okay, so cylinder is there, withstand 50 bar pressure and 2000 centigrade temperature. Okay, so cylinder is there which is suitable to bear the 50 bar pressure and 2000 centigrade temperature is there. Material, what is the material? The material of the cylinder is cast iron. Now, next important thing is the cylinder head. So, how do we define the cylinder head? Content spark plug is there. Okay, spark plug is responsible for the ignition of the fuel. Okay, for the petrol, and nozzle for the diesel engine. Okay, so nozzle and spark plug both are the responsible for the ignition process. Okay, petrol engine is called spark plug is there, and for the diesel engine is there, nozzle is there. Okay, now material. What are the materials? Cast iron, steel, alloy, aluminum alloy. All are used for this. Gas tech. Gas tech is the copper or absorb the air tight seal. Means gas tech is provide here for stop the leakage. Means from the gas tech we can stop the leakage of the fuel air mixture. Now the next thing is piston, very important. So in the piston we can say that what is the function of the piston? Transmit force to the connecting rod. Transmit force to the connecting rod. Just a minute. Okay. So piston is transmit force to the connecting rod. What our material is used? Material is used aluminium. Okay. Why aluminium material is used in cast in aluminium material is now replacing the cast iron and all other things because due to the lightweight. Okay, aluminium is a lightweight and strength are is near to these materials like cast iron and copper, because cast iron and copper is costly and aluminium is low cost. So we can say that aluminium is good material for the reducing the weight of the component. So next is connecting rod. So connecting rod transmit force from piston to the crankshaft. And what material is used for the connecting rod? It special type of steel alloy or aluminum alloy. These are the materials. Piston ring. What is the piston ring is here? Construction. Two set of ring is there. What is the function? The function is to provide airtight seal to prevent the leakage of the burn gas. Okay. Which type of material is used? The special steel alloy is used for the making of the piston ring. Crankshaft. The function of crankshaft is providing power to develop during the strokes. Okay, so it's provide power during the develop strokes. When the power stroke is generated, then it supply the power to the driven and driver shaft. Okay, what are the material? Material is special strip type alloy. Now, crankcase act as some for the lubrication. Okay, it is the purpose of the lubrication. Now, this is the main things. Flywheel function, it store the excess energy during the power stroke and return energy during the other stroke. It maintains the speed of the crankshaft constant. Okay, so what is the function of flywheel? The function of flywheel is to stop the fluctuation of the energy. Okay, what it can do? Only in the four stroke, out of the four stroke, only one stroke is the used to generate the energy. Used to generate the energy, so that when the energy generated, the energy is high. So what flywheel can do? Flywheel can do it store the energy at that time, and when the energy is required, when the energy is required, I will provide the energy to the crankshaft. Okay, and one more important role of the flywheel is that it's make a constant speed of the crankshaft due to the interrupted supply of the energy. Okay, so flywheel is very important. It stores the energy. Energy is more, and it releases the energy when energy is required by the crankshaft to make the constant speed of the crankshaft. So generally we can say that what flywheel can do, flywheel can do stop the fluctuation of the energy, or we can say that flywheel is manage the energy during the fluctuation. So now we come four stroke engine. In the four stroke engine, or we can say that it is petrol or spark ignition engine, because in the diesel engine there is no spark, there is nozzle as there.
So it also called SI engine, spark engine. Okay. So now, so if there is a question, what is the difference between SI engine and IC engine? So what you can say, the SI engine is the part of IC engine, or we can say that SI engine is the petrol engine. Okay. So now, yes, see here, what is the construction? It consists cylinder piston assembly, connecting rod, crankshaft, cylinder head, crankcase, inlet and exhaust valve, and fins. Fins for cooling the engine. Okay. So what is the fins? So we can say that आपने किसी भी व्हीकल का इंजन देखा है, तो क्या होता है कि देखिए उसमें क्या कहते हैं कि आपका टीथ टाइप एक स्ट्रक्चर रहता है, टीथ टाइप एक स्ट्रक्चर रहता है ऊपर। तो वो टीथ टाइप एक स्ट्रक्चर क्या करता है, दैट टीथ टाइप एक स्ट्रक्चर इज कॉल्ड फिन्स। इट प्ले द रोल टू force convection of air so that it can reduce the temperature of the engine, because the whole combustion is depend on the engine, so cooling is required. Now one by one, see here, this is the 4-stroke engine. So from here what we can see, from here we can see that first is its intake position. See here, this is intake valve. Yes, I choose the pen. So this is intake valve. From here, air fuel mixture is insert to the cylinder. Okay, this valve is open. Now air fuel mixture insert to the cylinder, and after that, what happened? This is intake, or we can say that suction position. Okay, so this is the combustion chamber. So in the intake or suction position, air fuel mixture insert to the combustion chamber. So this is the your piston, this is connecting rod, this is crankshaft, this is spark plug is here, and this is your exhaust valve. It's open at the fourth position. Okay. The second is compression. So what happened? It compress air fuel mixture. Now the air fuel mixture is enter to the chamber, and the intake valve closed now. See, this valve is closed now, and the piston is move up direction, move in the up direction. See, the piston is move in the up direction. Okay. So what happened after that? Power stroke. We can, this is the power stroke, or see here, the spark plug is ignite now, and through the ignition the combustion is start here. The combustion start here, and power is generated. Through this power, what happened? The piston is go down. The piston is go down. And now what happened? Exhaust valve is open, and piston is go up, to the exhaust gases exit from the cylinder. Okay, so this is the extension pipe where it is connected to the extension pipe where the exhaust gases pass through the environment. Okay, so this four stroke is continuously rotated, or we can say repeated. So piston is rotated now like this. So crankshaft get the rotatory motion by this four stroke. Now by this diagram you easily able to see that what is the procedure of the four stroke engine and how the engine is start. Now what is the working? See here, as I told you, first stroke is intake or suction stroke. So suction stroke is there, and what is the meaning of suction? To the pressure difference, intake valve is open, and charge is sucked into the cylinder. Piston move to TDC to BDC. Okay, so what happened? Crank is rotated 180 degree. Okay, next is compression ratio. See here what happened in first stroke. The air fuel is insert to the combustion chamber and your piston. This is the your crankshaft. Crankshaft rotate 180 degree. Okay. Now compression. See here, inlet and exhaust valve are closed. Inlet and exhaust valve are closed. Piston move BDC to TDC. See here, this is your this position. This is BDC. The piston is reached TDC before the ignition is started. So ignition is started now. This is the expansion or power stroke is there. So by which this energy move the piston below. See, sudden increase in the temperature and the pressure, but volume remains constant. But volume remains constant. So
Yes.
passenger buses is there, and your train also. Your train is also example of diesel engine. Okay, but in the train we categorize them separate. We call this locomotive engine, which is a very large engine because the capacity of that engine is very high due to they carrying the very large load here. Okay, so next is four-stroke engine, and what is the next name of the diesel engine is CI engine, compression engine. Okay, CI engine. So CI engine also a part of IC engine, but it is petrol engine, and in the diesel engine, in the place of a spark plug, there is a nozzle is here, and here only air is intake. Okay, this is not air fuel mixture is here, only fresh air is intake here, and now fresh air is compressed. Now fuel is injected through the nozzle, and due to the high pressure of fuel injected or impact with the air, the ignition is start. Okay, so we can say that in the compressed air we inject the fuel, and due to the compressed air mixed with high pressure, valve close, piston move bottom dead center to top dead center. Pressure and temperature are increased now. Crank rotate through 360-degree once complete revolution. See, the working is totally same, but in the expansion or power stroke, now fuel is inject, and in the petrol engine what happened? After this, spark plug ignite the or produce the spark. Okay, but here fuel is injected through the fuel injector before the piston reach to the top dead center, and due to the fuel inject in the compressed air, now here is valve timing diagram. It is for both for petrol engine and for diesel engine. Now see here, this is the position of the piston TDC. So 180-degree move, sorry, it is intake valve. Okay, suction is there. So this is your TDC and this is your BDC. So piston is moved TDC to BDC and crankshaft rotate 180 degree. See, crankshaft rotate 180 degree. Process is repeated. Now see here the same things is shown here, but the opening of the exhaust valve and inlet valve is for very few time. Okay, see here, this is TDC and this is BDC. So exhaust valve, sorry, inlet valve open, inlet valve close, exhaust valve close, exhaust valve open. So see here, this is the suction. So this is the area where the intake is here. So see here, blue line is your suction and
सर तुमचा आवाज येत नाहीये.
right position where the cursor is moving. This is your power stroke, and all the other, this is your exhaust stroke. The exhaust gases supplied to the atmosphere. So this is the position TDC, BDC, inlet valve open and inlet valve close. So this is here your green region is your suction, blue region is compression, and red region is power stroke, and it is the exhaust is the TDC. Means piston is reached to the TDC before 50 degree, the exhaust valve is open, and now exhaust valve is closed when piston is reached the top dead center. This is not top dead center. This is bottom dead center. Here BDC is there. Must be. This is wrong. The correct is BDC is here. Okay. Piston is reached the BDC before 10 degree, exhaust valve is closed. Okay, this is the position of the pistons. Now same thing